taking a look at President-elect Donald Trump. He has promised to end what many call President Obama's war on coal. But it may take more than just the stroke of a pen to get this done. Dan Springer has the details for us.
Lauren and Cheryl, we are likely headed for a showdown over coal between the Trump administration and states which did not support him that hold the keys to coal exports. President-elect Donald Trump rode a wave of support from the industrial Midwest and coal country to win the White House. He promised often to put coal miners back to work. But to fulfill that campaign pledge, Trump will need to penetrate a blue wall. West Coast states that are rejecting every port project aimed at getting millions of tons of U.S. coal to markets in Asia. The latest blockage, outgoing Washington State Lands Commissioner Peter Goldmark withholding a sublease to the owner of this abandoned aluminum smelter.
It's disappointing. You'd like to have an elected official take into account the needs of the whole state.
Federal agencies, along with regulators in Oregon and Washington, have shot down 4 port projects in just the last few years. 2 others were scrapped by developers over protests by environmentalists. With domestic coal use plunging due to cheap natural gas and coal plant closings, exports are key to a coal revival. But foreign sales peaked in 2012, and the choke point created by a lack of West Coast ports has effectively kept a lot of coal in the ground.
If we allow these projects to go forward, not only would they have a local impact, they would release globally significant quantities of carbon pollution in the atmosphere. So it threatens the health of the fishery here in the Columbia River, but it also threatens the health of the climate in the long haul.
With the Trump administration, though, some see a showdown looming over federal supremacy. Republican Rob McKenna served as Washington State's Attorney General, and he believes Washington and Oregon are violating the Commerce Clause.
These are ports for the western United States. And the landlocked states who want to be able to export products overseas need access to those ports. And I think it raises real constitutional issues when states systematically attempt to deny them access to those ports.
Republicans could go another avenue. They could get a law passed which treats ports a lot like the way railroads are regulated. Currently, states are not allowed to block trains just because they don't like the products that they're hauling. Lauren, Cheryl?
All right, Dan Springer. Thank you, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Coming up.